think I see you. I'm not quite sure if you guys are on here or not. There you go. The connection, it might be a little iffy today. So you saw a UFO, a black one. Can you expound upon that? I know we can get into this conversation all day. Hold on. I don't know if I'll. Anytime I'm outside in like a garden area, it's really difficult to do lives. I don't know why. I don't even see if you're on here. There you go. And peace to the east, west, north, and the south. Peace, Maitreya. Hey, love. So I wanted to get into the the artificial holographic interactive hologram that we are coexisting in daily. And, you know, someone had contacted me yesterday and had, what did they say? They said that they noticed that Nature Not always talks about our artificial holographic universe that we're coexisting in. And I had to tell them, I said, remember, I spoke to Nature Not before he actually left what he considers to be Babylon, and he didn't know anything about the holographic world until I mentioned it to him. We had a conversation, I think, a couple times, and this is before he actually left the States to go to Honduras. And, obviously, I don't own any of the holographic system. He just got the initial intel for myself. I know that for a fact because he was in shock. He was like, really? I was like, yeah, we're living in an interactive holographic environment that basically you are co-creating your reality based on your conscious or subconsciousness. That's why thoughts are things. So we're going to get into it because yeah, I'm under the sun simulator right now. This sun looks really, really, it feels so good on my skin. But God knows, family, Goddess knows that this sun is not what it appears to be. And they're doing chemtrails as I speak. A nice straight line of chemtrails is sweeping the skies right now, trying to keep out any of it's actually keeping up the hologram, the hologram that they're putting up. So, basically, we're coexisting. Everything is artificial. Your sun, this sun that I'm under right now, the sun simulator is fake. The moon now, as I know it to be, is fake. It was always artificial. It was a satellite, but I mean, it's literally now, it's a hologram. Like they added pieces that have been blown apart. Some people are going crazy because the moon is off. The people around you aren't even real. A lot of the people that you are coexisting with are fake. They're artificial. And if they're not artificial as far as not having an encasement of a soul or an empty cedar, they have artificial parts in them. So basically, and everything around you is a simulation of something. And a lot of the system is being run, majority of the system in the Matrix, all of the system in the Matrix, to be honest, is run by AI. Artificial intelligence. So basically, you're living in a holographic world. You see that sun? The sun is really, really bright. But listen, I'll take the sun simulator over for to have some no sun. And I have to, because the environment is changing. I'm eating now. So, I've been on, look at this beautiful tree. Say hi. See that beautiful tree behind me? I have to change some of my nutritional habits. So I'm going to be going into the fruit store here in a moment and picking out some new fresh fruits and some seeds. I'll be living like the squirrels for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, because my eating habits have changed since this last wave has come in. So the environment is making me want to stock up. Oh, the waterfalls have started. I love this. I'm at this little park, my favorite park. It's over here. And they just put the fountains on. I love the beautiful fountains and the waterfalls. Oh, the energy changes when they do that. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, I have to change because I've been stocking up like a. You ever see like gerbils and hamsters? They like stock everything in their cheeks like that. Yeah, I've been stocking up on food and I have to change my habits because my thickums has gone into overload, and I have to make sure that I eat really astute as far as what I'm eating, but the amount that I'm eating is increased. So I have to make sure that I have to, whenever I feel a certain way for the next 3 weeks, I'll probably be raw. Watch your dirty minds, raw eating. And I just bought a new food processor. I have this super mega, I have the, what is it called? You know, the, oh, what is it called? I have the, I forgot what it's called. I have like the super blender. It's like the one for eating raw foods. I bought it a couple years ago. It's fantastic. I love it, but I need a food processor because I like to make my fresh salsas. Because when you're eating raw, sure that everything is diced beautifully, and I can do it myself, which I normally do, but I love putting it in a slightly for a processor so that I can make like fresh salsas, avocado, things like that, and then so I can enjoy it. Yeah, I'm gonna be raw for the next 3 weeks, except for the coffee. Yeah. Oh, then a deer came sprinting. Deeply be careful with the deer. Their behaviors. Everything is behaving differently, including people. Mandy, you knew what I was talking. Mandy, you were such a New York guy. I had the Vitamix. Yeah, she remembered. I have the Vitamix. It is the bomb.com. I love my Vitamix. I can make smoothies, so I'm going to be making my own smoothies because sometimes when you get lazy, raw restaurant, it's like we have 2 new raw places by me, but you can spend a mortgage going raw every day at the restaurants or going to the spots when you can just do it yourself. So I have the perfect juicer at home, so I juice my own things, and then I just bought a new food processor so that I'll be eating the sun simulator with the sun. Let me stop with the sun simulator. I'll be eating sun and fresh fruits and veggie. Well, I don't mess with veggies too often. I try to stay away from vegetables as much, not too much. Like I'll do cucumbers every once in a while. I'll put some kale. I like kale, but I really like what is it called? Oh gosh, I have baby on a brain every day now. I like Swiss chard. I'm sorry, Swiss chard. I love Swiss chard. Oh, I love rainbow Swiss chard. I do, and I put in my smoothies. I do more of the fleshy greens, more of the thicker greens because they're healthier for you. And I don't do it every day because you can cause all kinds of gastric issues, throwing your pH a little off. Even though you spiking your alkalinity, you have to be careful. I do drink alkaline. I do add chlorophyll to a lot of my drinks and my water, so I do that. But I do stay away from doing too many greens. I do mostly fruits, and I'm in Orlando. Where am I in Orlando? I can't give you the address. People find me. You'd be surprised. They find me in my locale. If I tell you where I am, you'll show up. Hanging out, you can though. I don't really care. Everybody shows up every once in a while in my neck of the woods. I'm in Orlando. That's what I'll say. But if you're in town, you can always tell me where you are and we'll meet up. I always like to meet up for coffee and chill out and talk to like-minded family. I always love when you come up here and chill. You're in Fort Myers? Oh, you're not. Fort Myers, how far is that away? I don't think that's that far away. Yeah, if you come to Orlando, just come up. I'm in Orlando, like the real Orlando. Some people in there like somewhere off. No, I'm in Orlando. So if you come to Orlando and say, FleurBrun, are you there? I'll probably come up and meet up with you, especially if I'm free. We can go get a smoothie. That's when I'll have incentive to go get the smoothies from, what was I talking about? I'm sorry. When I sit underneath the sun, I'm in such a good mood. I'm sorry. So anyway, the sun simulator, everything is fake. The moon is fake. People are fake. everything is artificial. We are interacting with artificial intelligence. Now, when you have empty seaters in front of you, the artificial people, you never know what they're going to do, because AI is desperate right now, and it's losing its grip on the reality, because into another dimension, a higher frequency, and they're having a hard time keeping a grip. So they're really, with their artificial people, with their empty seaters, they're really going overtime with some of these empty seaters, these biobot syntheticas. They're really going overtime. So just be mindful of the people that you surround yourself with, because once they feel like you're too happy or you're too balanced, they will try to create imbalance in your life. Oh, where have they taken the real sun? They haven't taken the real sun. Now, okay, so this is my thing. The sun, to my knowledge, is there. You will see if you take pictures, and I don't know how long you've been following me or you've known me, because if Facebook, for over the last 13 years, you remember me taking pictures of the second and third sun in the sky, okay? I've been doing that for a while. This sun here, though, is quite new. And why I say it's new and not real, because it is not similar to the type of sun that we're normally used to. Like, usually when you look at the sun, it's not so whitish. It used to have a little yellow goldish tinge around it. You were able to see it from your peripheral. It didn't really scorch your skin. That's why I know that this isn't the real sun. Now, the real suns, you can still take pictures and see the second and third sun, especially from Siberia. You can see them, and they're beautiful. Remember, we were living in a binary system at one time, and we're returning back to the first original cycle when the Nubia ruled and coexisted cohesively on the surface of the planet on Mother Tiamat. That was the cycle that we're returning to. So those other suns are coming in, but that's also why they're covering the skies. This, I don't know. You know, you can get into the whole theory of the sun simulator, how they're able to do it, how they're able to project the sun, just like they're doing with the moon now, projecting an aspect of the moon. Some of the moon is still there. I'm not saying all the moon is gone, but parts of the moon are missing, because whatever happened, the cataclysm, that big boom, that blow up took pieces of it away. So they filled it in with a crayon, holographic crayon, and the colors are off, the shapes are off. They're all kinds of jacked up. And so I don't really know where the original sun that we normally had this way above us, I don't know where it went. I don't know that it went anywhere other than maybe this one is being, maybe a sun simulator is holographically imprinting itself on top of the original sun. It could be doing that. We should talk to people who are a little more astute in this topic than myself. You know, and I was thinking today, like, I saw someone sent me a video of, that's why this conversation is coming up today. Someone sent me a video today of K. Michelle and a couple of other girls talking about they had this butt injections. Is it butt injections? I think that's it. Yeah, butt injections or whatever it is, like a gel that's like a silicone put in their buttocks. They're fast. We say in French or Creole, whatever. What else can you get that's artificial? Hair implants, whatever. The people are walking around with artificial parts and playing into the agenda. So you're AI to take control. You know there's some nanos in the artificial parts inside of you. So if they put something silicone is to a certain degree, has a certain amount of, wow. Oh, sorry. This crazy glitches. I saw that glitches on the thing. The silicone inside of you is interacting with the AI because it's an artificial compound that has some nanotech also will expose your anything that your biosphere. Remember, we're baby, a wonderful auric field that's usually pretty strong, and it weakens over time with outside the thing influence. So that many, I think a lot of people don't take in consideration, and we talked about that last night. Like, people are perfect. If you are, like I said, if you were born, say that because womb on this feed are not even from wombs, but womb, and your mother was impregnated by the process of having some natural selection or mate, because she was some of you babies who were born pre-90s or pre-90s should have more of a harmonic cohesion with the earth. Are there glitches? Oh my gosh. Should I move my location? Buff. Okay, so let me move my location. I'm gonna move, family, so I'll move out of the location. Maybe I'll get less buffering. Anytime I'm out in and grass or nature, this will happen. Oh, family. I know you get so frustrated. Well, I guess you guys can talk. I'm just walking. Hopefully, you be able to see me kind of, sort of. This beautiful. I guess you can see me kind of, sort of. I don't see anyone's comments. I don't even know if you. Okay, well, family, I'm not gonna torture you and make you go through a glitch style video. Like I said, I don't know what you're seeing right now. You get a little bit of your live. So I apologize if your signs are crazy. It's not shady. You're seeing me timeline. All you're observing. Oh, kind of sort of way, but it's not what you're seeing, you're perceiving all the time. It's really just me coming into you, televising. I shouldn't use that word. Broadcasting from outside of your perimeters of your matrix. I think that's basically all it is. But I see that you guys are seeing glitchy versions of me. All right, family. So I'm going to kind of let you go. And I'll catch up with you a little later. I apologize that you're seeing craziness on my feeds. It's not my intention. Unfortunately, it's because he's out and about. Later. I'll probably erase this and make another one later. All right, family?